Hello traders and investors, how are you doing today my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan and today is Monday, and you guys know that on Mondays we talk about the market, we talk about some stocks, some indices, and I will share with you guys my own insights and expectations regarding the markets. I will share with you guys some very nice trading ideas. So if you are already my subscriber, remember to click on the like button to support this channel, to support me, because you know that the content is good, right? You know that we're going to talk about some very nice stuff over here today, and I will always honor your time and your trust. So, and you know that, right? You know. So remember to click on the like button, my friend. And if you are not my subscriber yet, well, consider doing so, right? I'm not necessarily asking, I'm just saying that the content is pretty good, right? We are going to talk about some very nice stuff, and I'm sure we are going to like our community. We are building a very nice community over here. So, well, I invite you to join us, all right? So let's talk about the markets right now today. Let me see over here. Starting with the S&P index. If you look at the S&P index right now, we see that it's struggling just above this purple trend line over here. All right, this trend line worked as a support once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe, you know, 7 is the lucky number, right? Maybe we're going to lose this purple trend line. I don't think so right now at this moment. I think it's doing a very good reaction right now. This candlestick pattern over here is inside this yellow rectangle area. It's called homing pigeon pattern. I really recommend you guys reading Thomas Bukovsk's books regarding chart and candlestick patterns. And the homing pigeon pattern, usually it is a reversal candlestick pattern. It's not the best, but it is a start, right? It is a good start. In the 1 hour chart, we have no meaningful bullish reaction yet. But if we see, for instance, a bullish candlestick pattern tomorrow, probably it's going to be a very nice buy sign to me, all right? Because we are just above a support level doing bullish candlestick pattern. This is gonna be great, right? This is gonna be great. What's more, it seems to be a quite bull day today, right? It is a green day for everybody, right? Except for the S&P and the Nasdaq. The Dow Jones is on green. European indices are all on green territory. Look at Brazilian index right now going up almost 2% today. Brazil is crazy, right? I know that because I am Brazilian, right? Check this flag over here. It was a gift of one of my patrons. I am Brazilian, by the way, if you don't know that. And it's going up almost 2% after a false breakout from the previous support level. This was an exhaustion bar. If you look in the 1 hour chart, it's doing a bullish structure, right? This is a bullish pivot point or pivot point. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But see, we were doing lower highs, lower lows, but right now, the Brazilian index is doing a higher low and a higher high. So this is a buy sign, and this is good news for you guys who's going to stick with me until the end of this video, because I'm gonna share with you guys some very nice trading ideas regarding Brazilian ETFs trading on ICE. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like it. But let's continue talking about the indices over here. The Nasdaq Index is struggling just above the 21 EMA in the daily chart. In the 1 hour chart, again, we have no meaningful good reaction. But don't you agree that if we see any bullish candlestick pattern over here tomorrow or in the next few days, might be even a buy sign? Of course, it could drop a little bit more. Yes, it could. But it's already given us some very good patterns right now. Of course, it could drop a little bit more, maybe to the 50% retracement or even to the 61.8%, right? But still, let's see, let's wait. Remember, technical analysis is reactive, not predictive. I really recommend you guys watching my previous video about fundamental analysis versus technical analysis, because I talked about some very nice stuff over there. And it's important for you guys to understand how I see the markets, for instance. And the Dow Jones Index is on green territory today. It seems to be a harami candlestick pattern. This is a harami just above the support level made by this black line over here. So maybe the Dow Jones Index is going to trigger a bullish sign for us, right? A buy sign for us, I'm so sorry, this week. So we have so many good bullish patterns around. European indices are also doing some early reversal signs. FTSE, it's about to do a rally. CAC, it's not giving us any meaningful bullish sign, but it's already doing higher lows in the 1 hour chart. If you look at the DAX index, we just hit the EMA in the daily chart and now we are dropping. So okay, that's just fine. But we are already doing higher highs, higher lows in the 1 hour chart. So maybe this is a bear trap. And the Bovespa we already talked about. The Shanghai Composite is flying. I think we are going to hit this green line, which is my personal target on Shanghai Composite. We'll see, right? We'll see. Now, let's talk about the FAANGs. Let's start talking about some stocks over here. Facebook is doing nothing, right? It seems okay, we are dropping, but look at this, right? It's just a sideways correction. What's more, let me erase this. What's more, it really looks like we have the beginning of a flag pattern, or I don't know, a pennant pattern over here, right? It feels like it. So the bullish bias is still intact on Facebook. It's still 100% bullish despite of this congestion, right? I think this is just a sideways correction. Apple, on the other hand, Apple is dropping more, it's dropping sharply. Apple did a dark cloud cover pattern over here. We lost this black line, which was the dark cloud cover's low over here. We lost it and then we just retested the EMA again. Right now, it feels like it's trying to do a homing pigeon candlestick pattern, but I'm not buying this reaction right now. If you look in the volume over here, the volume was pretty big on Friday, so I am not 100% convinced about Apple at this moment. Maybe we're going to drop a little bit more, right? Maybe to this purple trend line over here. Maybe Facebook will keep correcting sideways. And Amazon also seems to be doing a sharper pullback to the EMA. So see why I am not necessarily convinced that the indices are going to reverse right now. They're starting to do some very good signs and they are all near support levels, but maybe there's a little bit more room for them to drop a little bit more, right? So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Netflix just did a top pattern over here. Now in the weekly chart, we see that it did a shooting star candlestick pattern. Again, it's nothing too crazy, too meaningful, but if this actually corrects to the EMA, right, maybe the S&P might lose this purple trend line for one moment, for one brief moment, and it's gonna be very frustrating, right? It's gonna be a frustrating sign. But see, all of the FAANGs are in a very delicate situation, except Google, right? Google is doing a harami candlestick pattern above the EMA over here. This is a classic buy sign, by the way, right? So Google is quite strong. Google is Google. It might trigger a bullish structure in the daily chart, a pivot point over here. So yeah, Google is looking good, right? It is one of the few that is actually looking good. The FAANGs, overall speaking, they are always struggling near a top area. So I think it's better wait a little bit more. Microsoft is going up today, but still it's not a convincing movement, right? Of course, we are just above the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, but still, it's not enough. I need to see a crystal clear bullish white candlestick pattern over here. Tesla is dropping sharply, but I think it just did a pullback to the EMA area over here. Of course, we lost the EMA momentarily. We lost it and we almost hit the purple trend line, by the way. But since we are doing fantastic reaction and we are above the EMA again, I think this was just a harmless pullback, right? A harmless pullback to the EMA. If you look in the 1 hour chart, it did an exhaustion bar. I did a tweet about Tesla. I really recommend you guys to follow me on Twitter, right? Because on Twitter, the information is faster. I can give you guys a almost real-time information, right? So I really recommend you guys following me there. And I did a tweet about Tesla, about this possible exhaustion bar, and if it closes above this black line at $724, it's gonna be good. And then it did close above this price level. Right now it's just bouncing back up. I think you're gonna see a rally, right? I'm not saying that Tesla is going to fly right away from here and hit the $780 again, right? I'm not saying this, but I'm saying that the bearish bias, it's non-existent, right? We have no bearish structure around. We have no bearish reversal signs around. In fact, this pullback is only an opportunity to buy, in my humble opinion. If you add Tesla and Microsoft to the FAANGs equation, we are a little bit weaker, right? Because Tesla is dropping sharply, but still, it is still looking good. NIO, we all have these expectations regarding the Chinese markets, that China is 100% bearish, right? China is a terrible place to put your money in. But look at how NIO is behaving, right? It's doing a very good reaction above the support level. This is almost a dragonfly doji in the 1 hour chart. See, we retested the support level 1, 2, 3 times. We are doing very good reaction. It did a piercing line candlestick pattern just above the support level. It's already reacting nicely, so in my humble opinion, NIO is even a buy sign, or it might be even a buy sign if it actually triggers this this dragonfly doji. XPENG is also quite good, right? But right now, XPENG was a little bit stronger than NIO, but right now I think NIO is a little bit stronger than XPENG. And Lee is just Lee, right? Lee is just moving sideways for a while. It's not near support levels. I don't think this black line is applicable anymore, but it's already doing a reaction. I think NIO and Tesla are looking better, right? Are looking way, way better. Now let's talk about some other stocks. Starting with Palantir. Palantir did this movement was quite similar to Tesla, right? An exhaustion bar. We hit the previous support level, and now we are bouncing back up, okay? This was a classic exhaustion movement. There's nothing telling me that Palantir is gonna be bearish or reverse the trend. We just did a pullback to the EMA again, and we are doing a very good reaction. This is a hammer candlestick pattern as well, so the bias is still bullish. The EMA is still pointing up. We have no clear bearish structure around, so yes, I still see Palantir at 27.47. This is my personal target on Palantir. And if Palantir actually breaks this red line, the $45 is our long-term target. All right. And I really believe we are going to break it. See how the volume is increasing. And last week it dropped it with low volume. So yeah, I think Palantir is going to $45 in the next few months. All right, now let's talk about some very good stocks that I think it is worth to mention over here, like Splunk. Splunk, it is a very good company, right? If you look in a longer period of time, what this is, guys, this is a gigantic, huge, inverted head and shoulders chart pattern, right? It did trigger this inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. In the weekly chart, we can see it a little bit better, right? See the inverted head and shoulders over here. And it is a very good company, right? And in the daily chart, we are doing a pullback as usual, right? Inverted head and shoulders and regular head and shoulders have a throwback ratio of 66%, I believe. So, all right, it's just doing a pullback like always. And we are doing a pullback again to the neckline area, to the 21 EMA area. Don't you agree? And what's more, I'm not finished yet. What's more, it's dropping, but the volume is decreasing, right? So I think this is just a harmless correction. And don't you agree that if we see any bullish candlestick pattern going on over here in the next few days, it's gonna be a fantastic buy opportunity. So I think Splunk might be a good buy for us this week. Let's keep our eyes on Splunk. Up FinTech Holding. I received a request to analyze this one. I didn't analyze your stocks last Friday because I prefer to talk about a more delicate topic. But still, I'm gonna analyze this one for you guys today because Up FinTech is at a support level, right? It is at a classic support level. And again, look at this, my friends. It really, really looks like an inverted head and shoulders, right? So what are my humble thoughts about it? I think any good bullish reaction over here, it's going to be an opportunity to buy. No, it's not an opportunity to sell because the risk-reward ratio doesn't make too much sense. Okay, you're gonna sell over here. Okay, your stop loss will be here and your target. We are already near a very strong support level, so I think it's not gonna drop too much from here. Of course, the market can always surprise me, but since I am out of it, I see this as a buy opportunity. All right, we are near support level doing bullish reversal pattern, so yeah, I would probably buy it. All right, now EW, Edwards Life Sciences Corporation. This is the kind of momentum trade. All right, but to trade momentum stocks, we have to be very careful because we must wait for a bullish reaction near support level. Right now we are above the EMA, so don't you agree that any bullish signs over here will be just an opportunity to buy because this stock is trending nicely? And okay, I'm gonna buy over here and let's see, right? Let's see, because look at this chart. We are in a crystal clear bull trend. Pullbacks to the EMA are just opportunities to buy, in my humble opinion. All right, so this one here is another great stock that it is worth to keep your eyes on. And before I talk about other US stocks, remember that I was watching Brazilian markets carefully over here. For you guys who live in the US, EWZ is a very good ETF to trade right now. Look at EWZ. EWZ is triggering a bullish structure in the 1 hour chart. Higher high, higher low over here. In the daily chart, we did a fantastic double bottom chart pattern. And look at the volume over here increasing. I think there are people buying EWZ right now aggressively because it can simply fly again. We are at a very good moment here in Brazil right now to buy stocks, of course, not necessarily politically speaking, but to buy stocks. I think Brazilian markets are cheaper than ever, and I see it around the $40 area again up here. All right, so I think it is a very good ETF to buy if you are willing to diversify a little bit more, right? If you are tired or afraid that the US markets are going to do a pullback, well, EWZ is a very good bet for you. Square is another great stock that I think it's dropping in a quite unfair way, right? This is a quite unfair drop in Square. It looks like it is the end of the world, but if you look in the weekly chart, we just retested the EMA. So I think any bullish signs over here will be an opportunity to buy. So far it's doing a hammer candlestick pattern, so I don't know. You tell me, my friend. You tell me what you think. And lithium, global lithium and battery tech. I think this ETF is amazing. And if you ask me, we are just above support level, and any bullish sign over here could be an opportunity to buy this one. It's trending nicely. I think this one is a very good bet right now at this moment. I really like this ETF. And if you really liked this video, remember to click on the like button, right? If you are still watching this video, you probably liked it, right? So remember, my friend, to click on the like button, subscribe to this channel if you already didn't subscribe. So I really recommend you guys my previous video about fundamental and technical analysis because it is looking very good. And thank you very much for watching this video, I'm so sorry. And I see you guys on Friday on our next video in the Finance Hydra channel. Thank you very much for support, my friends. See you guys on Friday.